the betting favorite of the card, and with good reason. It is Cory the Sandman Sandhagen. I'm going against Jan, who says it has a win over me. So, are you there? Yeah. There he is. Alright, cool. So a lot of Cory's game is built off of his jab. He shifts pretty well too. I wish that a lot of fighters that shift had like a button that they can just, similar to what Max Holloway has. Max Holloway has a signature jab where he shifts into southpaw. I don't believe that's something that should only be limited to Max Holloway. I think that's something that certain fighters with specific switch stance should have. Because Cory Sandhagen, he builds off of that jab really well. He hooks off of it completely well. He'll plant. When he jabs, he doesn't go full commitment on all his jabs. If you watch his fight against John Lineker and Peter Yan, it is like little taps. He'll cut off at an angle after he'll shift off to like an opposite stance and whatnot, and then he'll look to rip whatever shot's available. Sometimes he'll kick off of those jabs. Basically, I remember watching him against John. I'm like, look at this filthy jab spam. Of course, that was an incredible fight. It didn't go his way, but he definitely proved like, yo, he's not just knocking out older dudes or dudes who have been knocked out X amount of times. No takedown for you. Which has been a lot of criticism, which is weird. I'll say this. MMA Twitter is a very, very weird place in the internet. I see a lot of stuff, stupid stuff like fraud checks or this guy's overrated for losing to an elite level fighter and little dumb stuff like that. So I always tell people, fuck's sake. Animation change. It's all good. We tried to plan rip and we didn't get it. But anyway, like, people, I remember when he got submitted in 60 seconds by Aljamain Sterling. Something along that line. Was it 60, 90 seconds? Whatever it was. Pretty sure it was like close under me. Who win that time frame? Sterling, motherfucker. I ain't gonna get up. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm for the damn arm bar, so it's gonna be cheeky. We got a minute so we can take this time to talk. But a lot of times people, he lost a split decision at Dillashaw that could have gone either way, but more likely than not, probably should have gone his way. And you watch a fight like TJ Dillashaw and Sandhagen, and then you watch a fight like Jan and O'Malley. And you watch certain things like that, you're like, damn, man, like, couple things go his way, and, he's the one fighting for a title. Or maybe it's Sandhagen versus Aldo or something else going on, But Sandhagen has a very big opportunity here to cool down the streaking Chito Vera. There's a lot that he can watch from what Aldo did to back Vera up, specifically his shot selection. When he decides to plant and rip, Aldo did a really, really solid job of ripping his kicks on Vera's exits. And Sandhagen loves the kicks. I don't think that Vera doesn't really look for takedowns, but he crowds you with it and he'll threaten you with it, just kind of work on the fence and stall and then baby stomp your feet and then complain about it if you grapple him back. But Sandhagen, he almost took out TJ Dillashaw's knee with that damn knee bar. So he's a submission threat himself, and he scrambles pretty well. And one little wrinkle in his game that I did like, of course you're gonna highlight that. One wrinkle in his game that I did like, when he was going against Song Yadong, he was throwing in these takedown attempts. And part of me watching that fight, right, and then hearing the announcers, we're gonna look to angle off of the cross. Yeah, you don't see people do that shit with Sandhagen. You don't see people do that shit with Sandhagen. It looks pretty cool too. It flows really well with his idol. But anyway, the commenters focusing on, look at the percentage of how many takedowns this guy's gone for. And I always feel like that's not an accurate representation of what a fighter uses, per se. Oh, flying knee. Body hooks. Yeah. Like, a lot of fighters, they use the attempt of the takedown to set up their offense. So that's a lot of what Cory Sandhagen was doing. If I had to put it to UFC 4 terms, he was basically double leg bailing just to get your Song to just like, oh shit, I gotta go defend his takedown. A takedown that he wasn't even really trying to go for. And he'll look to land these clinch elbows. Of course, he takes me down. Clinch elbows. look to like break off from the clinch, and once, because he knows that Song is gonna try and pull him up, right? No, that's a reversal, and it worked to his advantage. But people say, "Oh, look, you only got one takedown of 13 attempted." But if you watch the fight, the numbers are not telling you the full story of what was going on, and that's a really cool wrinkle in his game that I like that he did. Of course, if he chooses to do that against Marlon Vera, I think he'll be met with some pretty nasty front kicks. No. Pretty nasty knees, and a very happy man that's going to engage. So I think a lot of the fight is going to be contested at kickboxing range at first, and then whoever's going to dominate the frames, not even just the exchanges in the pocket, but who's going to frame off after certain boxing exchanges, who's going to be able to be defensively responsible between him and Vera. That's going to, that's going to determine the winner, actually. And part of my concern for Sandhagen is we're getting a little flow here. I could see him winning the first 2 rounds against Marlon Vera. And Marlon Vera, he has such an aptitude for finding holes in his opponent's game. Both on Vera and Sandhagen, there's film on them on their tendencies and what they like to do. And both men are more than capable, down, of replicating that type of success. You can see a lot with what Song got away with against Chito, what Aldo got away with against Chito. A bit of success that Ralph Font was having before the subsequent knockdowns and everything. And then you can see where Peter Yan was able to intercept. Oh, body up event. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, his body's toast. How the hell did this guy get a win over me? Wants a flash me or something. But it basically comes down who's done the most homework. And I believe, if y'all notice, I timed that flying knee right on the edge of the black line, same way that Sandhagen got Frankie Edgar. With my heart after that. But as I was saying, Chito Vera in my showcase, at the end of the showcase, I was mentioning like he's the underdog. I think it was like a plus 210 underdog, which is crazy. And by the time this gets uploaded, I mean, because this is looking like a wash. But by the time this gets uploaded, I think that those betting lines are gonna be very, very close. So I definitely would play something on Chito because he has his in-fight ability to spot opponent's tendencies, and he has very little tells on what he does himself as he's gotten better as a striker. Sandhagen's done a good job disguising. Oh my god, this guy's my team. Good job disguising his stuff himself. Holy. This guy's done. This guy is done. It's folded like an omelet. His spirit is calling him home. Oh my gosh. Oh. I think his body hook's a little forward too. We'll take our sweet time with this because I am waiting for EA. EA, they dropped 3 women's fighters, and you know what? I actually took a look at them. They are not bad. Like, they're actually very, very healthy for the division. In a division full of, where people are mainly rocking Valentino. Oh, pull counter lead body hook for the flash. That is nice. You don't see that over there. That was clean. But, on those 3 new fighters, I wish I could add more than just 3 fighters and up there. But at least for that specific division, that opens up a lot more matchups. Because I was looking at their stats and how they match up, and a couple of them, wow, fighters that aren't going to be completely useless in the weight class in competitive play. Like, these girls that got added are going to be good. But enough about that. We're talking about these gentlemen, this gentleman right here, Cory the Sandman Sandhagen. We got ourselves a nice, beautiful flash body KO off the lead body hook from the pull counter. Who's ever done their homework is going to get this W, because these two are closer in skill than one would imagine. I really doubt that one guy's going to outright demolish a guy, but we'll see. But hopefully you guys enjoy the showcase. I'm Era 17. I appreciate all of you.